Leave it to me to state the obvious, but somebody got to do it because it's like people brain don't work. We come with a new narrative and it gets displaced and dispelled all the time, all the time, all the time. Okay, Jalen Hurts don't like to throw across the middle. The man just had 123 passing rate across the middle. And I don't even know if that was just from last year. That might be since 2022. So my nigga, he throws just fine across the middle. But you want me to tell you what the problem is? You think Devontae Smith, who I'm bigger than physically, you think he going across the middle? Name one time you seen Devontae Smith on a slant route. You don't. He's not getting crushed by a linebacker coming near the slot. He's not doing that. He's not taking no hits across the middle. When you see Devontae catch the ball, it's right there by the cornerbacks. A lighter player always get the opportunity to hit him, or it's a bubble screen behind the line of scrimmage. Now let's go to Dallas Goedert. When he catch the ball, you ever see him just come straight from the seam, go straight into the middle of the field and sit for 6 yards? Come straight from the seam, go to the middle of the field, break quickly, and between the numbers of the defense, left and right, bam, right between the middle of the linebacker. You ever seen him split right between and just caught a quick one? He don't like to get big hit neither. So Dallas Goedert not going across the middle. Devontae Smith not going across the middle. Okay, let's keep going. Jadon Johnson, when he was playing, he was basically on the outside. No matter how he caught it, bro, it was outside. It was never inside. Come in, catch a quick post, bop, bop, never. Okay? AJ Brown, he was barely even getting his slants. I call him and CeeDee Lamb, slant boys. And I'm an Eagles fan. But I really, yes, Mr. Slant. You see him do a whole bunch of slants last year? Bro, Mr. Bokey Knee, did you? Huh? Man, come on, bro. Y'all got to use your brain. Why you think they brought in Eli Stowers, who can go across the middle? Because you will have no choice if Dallas Goedert's on the field at the same time. One of you got to do some dirty work. Everybody ain't just going to be able to get the quick 15, flash in front of the numbers and catch it and run out of bounds. Everybody ain't going to be able to get that. Somebody going to get a few hits put on them. Okay? Why you think we got a Wicks from the Packers? Makai Lemon, look at most of his. He ain't catching, they ain't snapping the ball and he going on go routes. Come on, bro. And that's another thing. Oh, if somebody ever want to pull out a new criticism with Jalen Hurts. Oh, he don't really like to take the downfield big play. Who the fuck we got on the team that's going to make the downfield big play? You ever seen Dallas Goedert just break past somebody even on a broken coverage and got us a 50 straight yarder? Nope. The hell? Smitty had the dagger, and Smitty had a few games where, like, I can't remember the exact team. It might have been Jacksonville, a couple like that, when he had that big catch where he was dragging into the end zone. But how many times you see Smitty go on go routes? Now, you might see more of it now that it's more his show this season. But when you got A.J. Brown, who's barely leaving 8 yards after the snap, each route, Smitty not, bro. You got so much time to throw the ball, right? This guy on the right of you, he's barely fucking running downfield. You don't even see AJ go on go routes, bro. He don't. Even when the ball don't fully come to him, he's still not even in front of the end zone when he jogging. The boy's not running straight line sprinters, bro. Okay? Ain't nobody on this damn team doing that shit. That's why a Malachi Lemon or somebody different will be great. Or Hollywood Brown, these will be great for the team. It'll open more up for Jalen Hurts. You ain't forced to just pitch and hold the ball straight to AJ. And people, if you're a real defender, besides the mixing up the, okay, Barkley get a few touches, we might throw it to Goddard, throw a few to Smitty. Bruh, you already know where and how AJ is getting the ball. You know his routes, you know the concepts, you know exactly where and pretty much where to be at. Now, if he outmusts you, get a break tackle, break it for 20, 30, 40 yards, then so be it. But pretty much you already know where the spots to be at. Man, come on, bro. He ain't running no track race, bro. The fuck? All that damn shit I used to hear about Jalen Hurts, bro, that shit be cracking me up. Go back to even when Quez Watkins was getting regular snaps. Bruh has no problem airing that motherfucker out. Whether it's downfield, right in front of the end, it don't matter where it is. But you gotta have the guys willing to go to the places as well. The fuck? Shit, Jalen Hurts would have thrived with the Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Maclin, LaShawn McCoy era, he would have thrived. You could have split LaShawn McCoy out. Man, his running skills would have been used more. But when you got finesse catchers, I mean, not finesse catchers, because pretty much in a weird way, because ain't nobody finna do no muscling and ain't nobody finna outburn nobody. So when these are your receivers, the entire majority of your career, minus LaQuez Watkins, bruh, you kind of ain't got no choice but to play into their style of the game. Now, if we had a Jalen Waddle, that's what I was hoping for. I knew we was going to, and that shit makes no sense either. And I get it, Jalen Waddle, you basically, if we would have traded for Jalen Waddle, he probably make $20-something million, or probably want a new contract extension. So if you traded for Jalen Waddle, you basically would have had to get like Malachi Lawrence instead of Jonathan Greenland. Because one or the other would have had to been swapped. Either you getting a cheap receiver or you paying a good premium for a pass rusher. Or if you're getting Waddle, you're paying a good premium for the receiver, but now you got to compensate that with a cheap pass rusher in the draft. So it's one or the other. And I'd rather have Greenland than Malachi Lawrence. And if I got to balance out the two, an older Waddle and a rookie Malachi Lemon, I'd take Malachi Lemon. And it's cheaper. I'd take Malachi Lemon. But I was hoping Jalen Waddle could have teamed up with Devontae Smith, take it back to how it was at Alabama, Jalen Hurts. Put that whole connection in a full swing. No slow motion. Full swing. Man, Smitty in and out the numbers. Plus, he could go deep. Then you got Jalen Waddle, bro. We would have ate. But then that would have limited how you approach the draft as well. You already walked in without your first round draft pick. And then I don't even know what am I talking about compensating to put Malachi Lawrence. If you already lost your first round draft pick, how do you put the pass rusher right there? Well, now you still can, because we didn't give up no first round pick for Greenland. We gave up third round picks. So yeah, you can still add your pass rusher, but that's overpaying the price now. Now you're paying Greenland a good number. You're paying Waddle a good number. And I don't trust no rookie to be the third edge rusher. Not going into what we trying to accomplish. The fuck? I need a veteran. I need a vet. You see how Jalixo Hunt played? Majority, all his sacks came after Jalen Phillips came. I need a vet. The fuck? But yeah, bro, I'm out. Fuck y'all.